Boom. Okay, let's get into it really quick. So I just wanted to go over just some basic elbows, just to give you an idea of some stuff you can work on the bag. One thing, don't use this in sparring unless you have the appropriate gear, protection pads for it. There's dudes in sparring who like kind of, even were in the clinch, they'll be kind of messing around. It's alright if that's your buddy, but especially if that's someone that you don't know. You gotta be careful because you might set that dude off and he might put you to sleep, bro. So mainly just to work on different angles of entering with our elbows. Okay, so right off the bat, when we throw the elbow, okay, when I'm punching or kicking, whatever, I can kind of stay in my stance if I'm nice and solid because I have appropriate length. But with this elbow, you're never really gonna stand still and throw an elbow because there's too much distance to carry unless he's like really rushing into you. Boom, but I really want to get the power with it too. So every time I step, it's gonna help me generate power and it's gonna help me cover distance. Okay, so when I throw that elbow, boom, you're coming into it. Okay, so I want to think of it as driving your weight forward and crashing down at the very end of it. That's gonna make it a lot stronger. Okay, it's gonna be more efficient too. Versus you'll see guys who try to go really hard. Okay, another tip. Guys that really go hard and try to throw it and they'll throw it too far. Okay, they'll overswing it. Okay. Number one mistake is overcommitting on the elbows. You have to know really be controlled and know your range. Okay. Number two is you don't want to be clenched up when you're throwing your elbows. You want to be relaxed. Okay, because when you flex this muscle, it's going to flex your forearm muscles. You want it to be relaxed. Okay, so when you're relaxed, that's when you're really able to feel the bone, okay? And it's gonna hurt a lot more. You're gonna slice people over with these, okay? So we're gonna work on our, I think I got about 7 different elbows that you guys can work on, okay? So number one is just coming up straight the middle, okay? Every time, compensate for the distance, stepping in, okay? So if it's coming tight, say we're both in this stance right here, hands are up, you're gonna be splitting his guard, going right up the middle with that boom, and then from there you can work the peel and hit another elbow or clinch up. Okay, so we're working up, boom, boom, okay? Another tip, okay? Sometimes you'll see guys cover and go like this. Sometimes I'll do that too, with my palm facing in. But typically, if I'm being more offensive, with our second elbow, we're gonna throw a horizontal, boom, like this. I can throw it this way, but since we're in that range, you have to think about if you're throwing it, there's gonna be something coming back at you because we're so close together. Okay, so when I throw the elbow and I come across, I like to keep my palm facing outwards, boom, because I'm looking to land the strike, and then I can look to peel or clinch up from there. Okay, so that's just another tip, is keeping my palms to the outside when I throw my elbows, okay, horizontally. Okay, 3, we're gonna be slicing up and down. Okay, this is probably one of the stronger ones when you're coming forward. Boom, I'm slicing up and down. You're gonna like almost clear their guard with that. Up, boom, boom, you're coming up on the temple. If you hit it right where you're supposed to, he's gonna get woozy, finish him off, okay? From there, you're gonna come up with that tomahawk elbow over the top. This one's not too common, you don't really see it. It's more like an own block when he jumps on the dude's hip and he hits him with that elbow on top, but it's there, okay? Then off of this, you'll see maybe if I'm looking to spin, this is when you can kind of set it up where the guy's coming at you. All the youngins, go ahead and watch Google Anderson Silva back in the day with that crazy boom reverse elbow, okay? So you can set it up, maybe you're looking to spin. I wouldn't recommend doing Philly shell in kickboxing or MMA, but that's the way you would set it up, okay? I wanna twist, okay? Now I'm clearing this. You wanna keep it tight against your body. Okay? If you're coming out like this, you're gonna lose a lot of strength. Okay, so say we're here, boom, boom, maybe, then I twist. Boom, I'm orientating my hips back this way, and then I'm still gonna cover distance, okay? So don't just turn and throw it reverse like that. You wanna step in, slide in, boom, right back up, and then right back to my defense, okay? Boom, okay? Boom, right up the middle. Okay, it's that same type of thing. Boom, up the middle. Okay, next one is gonna be everybody's favorite. Everybody sees this. Everybody does this one on Instagram, where they throw the slicing, that diagonal, and then shoot for that spinning elbow. Okay, you're coming across, hook, boom. Okay, I've seen guys throw this one when they spin. They'll either go here to protect the back of the head, or they'll go here to protect the chin. Pretty much just preference. I wouldn't say there's a wrong or right way. I like to protect the back of my head though, just in case. Because you really want to set this one up. You wouldn't just throw it, and you know, this is not like a Hail Mary move because it's such a tight distance between you and your partner. Okay, so you really want to set this one up. You know he's coming into you, you step off the line, okay? Off the 45 either way. If I'm gonna hit it with my right, I'm gonna step to my left. Boom. If I throw it the opposite way, boom, boom. Okay, and then you're right back to it. I'd say practice both. Practice coming and coming right back to your stance, or as you throw it and then spinning out, you're just gonna be in an opposite stance. Okay, so you might be southpaw if you're orthodox from there. Another one, you can throw this in to trick them, okay? So as you go, stepping off to the 45, you're looking to throw this elbow here, but you're gonna shoot it, boom, down instead. Okay, so boom. Okay, so you're aiming right for a solar plexus. If you hit that one clean, they're gonna buckle, you're gonna take the wind out of them with that. Okay, so just different elbows. Go ahead and work this on the bag, okay? And even when we're here, I like to work that distance. See, look, work your way in with your jab, right? Too far, jab, jab. Okay, now I can land my jab, I can land my straight punches from here. But then, if I was looking to throw those elbows, whichever one I was trying to throw, not gonna land. You gotta step, okay? Step and crash, but then be also conscious of the counter coming back at you. So, boom. This is when you can kind of blend a little bit of the traditional martial arts with the sticky hand stuff. We're gonna mix that in another video, but you have to be thinking about that. I wouldn't say the traditional wooden dummy stuff when you're doing Wing Chun. I don't think that's effective. But when you're throwing in these, this is pretty much essentially a frame. So I'll be on our next video using our elbows and then countering off of them. But say, look, boom, and then I'm gonna be right into my next elbow. Okay, so you could look to elbow, peel, elbow, peel, elbow. Be ready to throw every time, in and out, in and out. Step to cover the distance. Throw all your different elbows. Throw it high when you spin, throw it low when you spin. Okay, and then just go ahead and practice this. And make sure that you're keeping your hands open and relaxed, because you're gonna really dig that bone into the bag. I see a lot of guys on social media or just random. You'll see those videos of the guys like hitting themselves with the sticks in the shins or the forearms. So the best way, if you want to build up your shins, kick the bag. If you want to build up your forearms, elbow the bag, okay? All the gimmicky stuff is okay, I guess, maybe supplementary, but you might as well get the reps in, do it correctly, and then it's gonna give you the skills, give you the conditioning, give you all that good stuff, okay? So go ahead and try those elbows, let me know how they work for you, and then we're gonna be expanding on some stuff in a later video. Saikou MMA.